everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be doing an update of Washington Dulles International Airport. This is the fourth one, I believe, of the new Dulles. There's not much new. I'll announce all the news with the airlines and all that at the end, but apart from that, the actual airport, nothing has really changed. We've got a few new models, but apart from that, nothing really new. We've got a time frame of around 3 to 2 p.m. It's only rough. Some of the planes might not be accurate for this time frame. I'm kind of veering away from the time frame thing and just putting in all the planes that I kind of like. So yeah, there's not much else to say, so I guess I'll get on with it. So here, as we know, we've got a United MAX 9. He's grounded, of course. If you don't know the situation, the two of you that don't know the situation by now, all the MAX 8s and MAX 9s are grounded. So I was considering putting like Southwests in here and all of that, just kind of add that kind of Max ground feel to it. But I thought, they're all kind of gone to their own bases now, and some are in Southwest's MAX 8s, some of them anyway, are in Victorville now. So I thought, it's a United hub here at Dulles, so I'm just going to have the United MAX 9. So he's just there waiting for any updates that are coming along. But yeah, I am considering getting more MAX aircraft. I know over time, we'll get a lot more. We'll see a lot more United MAX 9s. They are due to get the MAX 10. Now I don't know when they're going to be getting the MAX 10, but I don't know whether that will be in the new livery or not, because it kind of seems a bit weird now that they've announced the new livery that they'll introduce the MAX 10 in the old livery, if that kind of makes sense. So I have a feeling, I don't know when the United new livery is going to be unveiled. I know the women's competition, so if you don't know, United are also holding a competition for two 757-200s to have a livery displayed on two of their 757-200s. So yeah, people can give in give in designs, and United will pick one. The only kind of catch to that is only women can submit designs. So that's a bit interesting, not sexist at all, but yeah, so that'll be interesting to see how that goes. And yeah, I'm just curious to see what the new livery will be. Yeah, anyway, moving on. Just below him, however, we have this United 777-200. He's just been getting some service done, some little bits, little jobs being done, I guess you could say. But yeah, he's about to be towed over to the gates when he's ready, and then he's going to be heading out to London Heathrow later on tonight. So yeah. Moving down again now, I thought I'd spice up the cargo side of it this time. I'm not going to have any UPS or FedEx aircraft in this update, but here we have a USAF C-17. He's just been getting some cargo put on board, and then he's about to be pushed back, and he's going to cross the runway and then take off out to Edwards Air Force Base. So yeah. Then here, just beginning its takeoff, we have an Air China 777-300. He's just about to head out to Beijing. Next here we have a United 787-10. Now we haven't had this on the update for a while. I think the only time we've had it on the update is in the hangar. That's just because it doesn't really have a dedicated route to Dulles. But I do have a route this time. This is going to be heading out to Zurich, or Raspy Sharkman 121's airport. Now originally he did say that this route was going to be on a 767-300, but I just thought I'd spice it up a bit, even though it is your route. You did mention something about the 787-10 in your comment, so I thought, this is your route for this update, so yeah. Next here we have a United 737-900. He's just taxiing onto the runway for a flight out to Calgary, which is a suggested route. And just following him onto the runway, we have our first Air Canada Express plane on this update of Dulles, well, the new Dulles anyway. I haven't had Air Canada or Frontier on these updates because I'm actually missing one terminal, and that is the terminal that Air Canada and Frontier operate out of. So I've just been avoiding putting them on this update, but here we have the first one. Here we have an Air Canada Express CRJ 900. He's just, as I said, following the 737-900 onto the runway, and he is going to be heading out to Toronto, or Gemini Jet's Toronto's airport. Now, he did say to have this subscribe route on an ERJ-175. I don't have an ERJ-175. I do want to get one because they operate to Reagan from Toronto, I think, and I think they do Dulles occasionally in the summer schedule. I mean, this isn't even accurate. They only operate the CRJ-200, I think it is, to Dulles. So I'm going to try and get one of them when Gemini Jets release it in the new livery. I know they've got the old livery one out. I mean, that's very available if I want it. I might get an old livery just to... I do miss the old livery. I sold my other old livery Air Canada Express plane. So yeah, I might get the old livery CRJ-200, but yeah, I'm still not sure. And now moving down to the United Express gates, here we have a United Express ERJ-170. This is about to head out to Denver, or Gemini Jets 46's airport. Now, you did say this route should be on an ERJ-175, but I do already have a route on the ERJ-175. So for now, this is kind of the closest you're going to get. So this is going to be heading out to Denver. This is also the same with the other ERJ-170, so you're just going to have to excuse me on that kind of side of things. And then next down we have another United Express ERJ-170. This is about to head out to Lake Madison, or the Maxwell's airport. We then have a United Express Q200. He's about to head out to Clarksburg. Again, the United Express Q200 is retired. I just add it on here for a bit more volume since I only have ERJs at the moment. As soon as I get, you know, CRJs and other ERJs like 145s, then I'll probably add these to the shelf of retired planes, but for now these are going to stay on here. And then here, just arrived in, we have a Q200. Again, he's just arrived in from State College and is going to head back out to State College. And then finally we have the one and only, the United Express ERJ-175. He's just getting some baggage on board and then is going to head out to Pittsburgh, or Justin Winslow's airport. Moving down to the main terminal now, we have the British Airways 747-400. He's getting quite heavily serviced and is going to head out to London Heathrow around 7 tonight. He's just arrived in and he's getting serviced now. I do want to mention one thing, is you can see that baggage loader is actually missing the top. Someone did point this out, but all of my baggage loaders are missing the tops. I don't know why. I don't really like treat my GSE with any respect. I just chuck them in a drawer and just pull them out whenever I need them. But yeah, I do want to get more GSE, because if you don't know, I do move the GSE throughout every shot so it looks like I've got more. But in actual fact, you know, I'm going to break not the fourth wall, but you know what I mean. That is all my GSE right there, like, and there's a little bit over there. But yeah, just for the effect, I just, in between every take, I'm moving the GSE around just so it looks like I have more. Yeah, I know I don't have a lot, but the thing is with GSE, it's the last thing I always want to get, because you know, all these new planes come out and I'm like, oh, look at that, but then there's GSE. I kind of need GSE, but I don't want it. So I mean, I'll try and get GSE once I've kind of, you know, settled down a bit more and I've kind of got most of the planes that go to Dulles. But there's just so many planes I need to get at the moment, so hopefully once I've kind of got, see, the thing is, once I've got all of them, more planes start coming to Dulles and I've got to get them. It's just never ending, really. But yeah, another thing is we don't have a terminal yet. I'm still working on that. Well, I'm making a video next Tuesday about the situation with Dulles, so do stick around for that. But yeah, for now I've just put these in, so it kind of gives a bit of a feel of a terminal. But yeah, he's going to head out to London Heathrow later on today. Next plane along now, we have the Virgin Atlantic 747-400. Now, I know Virgin Atlantic don't operate the 747 to Dulles, but I did recently just get this with the new releases. If you didn't see my unboxing video, do go check that out. But yeah, I did unbox this, and so I thought, you know what, for this update, I'm just going to have the 747 in here. They did used to send the 747 a very long time ago. I'm talking like the 90s here, like early 2000s kind of time. But now they operate the A330. They do get in around the same time as British Airways, within you know within the same half an hour they get in. But yeah, he's about to head, well, not about to, he's about to head out to London Heathrow later on tonight. Next here we have the Porter Q400 in the special livery. I can't remember what it's for. I do wish Gemini Jets would just release a plain Porter Q400, but for now we've just got this. Yeah, he's about to head out to Toronto Billy Bishop, and then he's going to turn around, come back here for the, I think, 7 o'clock flight it is. But yeah, he's just getting fueled up, and yeah, he's going to push back out for Toronto Billy Bishop. Next here we have the big Russian boy. We have the Aeroflot A330-300. He's just getting the cleaners on board, and the well, I mean, nobody's getting on or off because he arrived about 2 hours ago. But yeah, he's going to be heading out to Moscow later on today. Then here we have a Southwest 737-700 who has just arrived in from Denver. And next here we have a Canyon Blue Southwest 737-700 who's about to head out to Fort Lauderdale, or Avia Ice's airport. Now this route in real life, the Fort Lauderdale route, is ending this month to Dulles, so this is realistic for this month. It's ending on the, I think, don't hold me down for this, but the 7th of April, which I can't remember when this video is going live, but when I'm recording this route is still going. But I think by the time you're seeing this, it won't be anymore. So yeah. And here we have a Delta Connection CRJ 200 who's about to head out to Minneapolis, and a Delta 737-900 which is going to be heading out to Detroit. Next we have a Copa 737-800, he's about to head out to Panama City. Going up one, we have my only custom model. We have an Avianca A321, he's just arrived in from La Paz. And an Alaska Salmon 30 Salmon livery 737, he's about to head out to Seattle. And then an Icelandair 757-200 in the 50th anniversary livery, he's about to head out to Reykjavik. And then here we have a Saudi Arabian 777-300 who's about to head out to Jeddah. And a Lufthansa 747-400 who's just arrived in from Frankfurt. And finally, for the big international planes, we have a South African A340 who's just about to head out to Accra. Moving down to the American section now, we have an American 737-800 One World livery. He is about to head out to New York, or Gemini Jets 1920's airport. This isn't a real route that goes from Dulles, but it's just a subscriber route. Then here we have the American A321 who's about to head out to Los Angeles. Then the amazing American MD-80, he's about to head out to Dallas-Fort Worth. This is probably the last update I can have this in. Realistically, I might add it into the next one just because it's an amazing plane. But yeah, this is realistically the last time I can have this in this update. And then finally, for the American section, we have an American Eagle CRJ 700. I probably don't even need to say where this is going to because American Eagle only have one route from Dulles, and I've said it in every single update, so I'm pretty sure you can fill in the blank here, but it is heading out to Charlotte. Moving on to the United section now, we have a United 787-8. He's about to head out to Beijing. United 222 with service to Munich. Next here we have a United 757-200, he's just arrived in from Birmingham, or Anali Zayadi's airport, sorry if I butchered your name there, and he's going to be heading out to San Francisco, or Gemini Jets 001's airport. United 737-800, he's about to head out to Tucson, Arizona, or Gemini Jets 0214's airport. Here we have a United A320, he's just arrived in from Boston, or Aer Lingus 757's airport. And here we have a United 737-700 who's about to head out to Sunset Beach, or MCB Aviation's airport. Another United A320 with service out to Toronto, or CYYZ's Aviation's airport. Next we have a United 737-900 in the Eco Skies livery. He's about to head out to Canadian North International Airport, or Shea Maguire's airport. And last but not least, also apologies for the lack of GSE on the United gates, but here we have a United 767-300. He's about to head out to Amsterdam later on this evening. So yeah, that's been it for this update of Washington Dulles International Airport. Before I go, I did want to just point out that look at this American-like thing. Part of me wishes I did have an American hub, as, you know, American. It's just, I do like the livery when there's a lot of them, more than United. Hopefully the new United livery will make me more like, whoa, it's a cool livery, but I think American has the best actually. It's the best legacy US airline livery, because I think Southwest and Hawaiian still, you know, have a better livery, and JetBlue, of course, have a better livery than any of the legacy carriers. But yeah, because we got the CRJ 700, the MD-83, the American A321, and the 737-800 in the One World livery. I do want to point out especially this one, well, that one as well, but this one as well, because this is the old A321. I do prefer this to the new American kind of looking planes, because this is the OJ right here. This was one of the first American new livery planes that came out. But yeah, it's just, you can see the color difference, but I prefer this one personally because it's a little bit more shiny than this one. I mean, I know this one probably is a little bit more realistic, but this one's just got that shine, and especially compared to the new American A321, because I haven't got one, but I've heard they're absolutely terrible because the wings fall off and the engines are all bad. Look, this is the size of the engine you want. I mean, I've had problems, everybody's had problems with the A320 sizes of the engines. You know, the Neos are way too big, and then the CFM engines are like the size of Neo engines, so they're just, Gemini Jet's just got to tune that engine ratio down a bit, and I think they'll be fine, because the rest of the plane, apart from the wings falling off, is alright actually, and the landing gear is a bit off, but you know, there we go. Yeah, so news regarding Dulles, there's nothing really this month. The only news is regarding Turkish. You know, I'll just put the Turkish behind these Americans here. So yeah, as you can see, we've got the Turkish behind there. I just added it. I was thinking about putting them onto this update, but there's just too many planes and I didn't want to sacrifice one for the Turkish. But Turkish have now officially moved their flight from Dulles, from the old Istanbul airport to the new one. I forget what their names are. The old one was Ataturk, I think it was. I can't remember the new one. It might be the new one's Ataturk, but I'm not really sure. Yeah, so Turkish, that's the only really news, so we don't have any more routes or anything. Next month is going to be quite big. We got Alitalia coming next month, and I think, is it next month Sun Country are coming? It's either next month or the month after that. Sun Country starts service to Dulles as well. We got TAP and Egypt Air in June, which is quite good. But we are very fastly approaching summer, and summer means we will be experiencing Dulles in real life. Yeah, I'll be heading out to Dulles over the summer, so that'll be interesting. I'm half considering pre-uploading some Dulles updates, but when I start pre-uploading stuff, they tend not to be as good. Because, you know, when I'm recording, say, 5 updates in a row, like I've got Baltimore, Reagan, if I'm recording all of them in a row, I kind of lose my enthusiasm, and I'm just like, you know, this is a American, it's going out to, you know, I just get tired, because, I mean, I'm recording like a ton of them in one go. That's the reason I don't, and also it's kind of nice having a break. You know, you can't have too much of a good thing, and I think, you know, over the summer, me being in America as well, looking back at my videos, America's always like a really nice thing. You know, you can kind of see that gap of my videos that was like, you know I was lacking in videos then, but I was really, you know, enjoying life back then, you know, in America and all of that. But yeah, so I do have some news regarding Dulles. I won't say it in this video because it'll probably take me about 20 minutes. I'm probably going to do another kind of off my chest kind of video, get something off my chest. In next Tuesday's video, it'll probably be titled something like the future of Dulles. But yeah, so I'm actually going to record that after I've recorded this video and then pre-upload it and all of that. But yeah, because I do have some, well, fairly big news. I'm not sure whether I'll go through with it or not. It's kind of inquiring about something. It'll be similar to that kind of thing where I had all the airlines of Dulles, because when I completely finished the collection, now I've got to obviously get TAP, well, I've got TAP A330-200, I just need a Neo because they've announced they're doing it on the Neo. I also need the Egypt Air and the Sun Country. By the way, if anybody knows where I can get a Sun Country 737-800 in the new livery, please do tell me. If any of you have one for sale, or you know somewhere that sells a Sun Country, do tell me, because I really need to get a Sun Country and also the Egypt Air by June. So yeah, apart from that, I need also yeah, a TAP A330 Neo as well. I need one of them, and also Thank you for all the subscriber routes. We've had a lot in this update. Again, if you don't know how it works, I will now refresh all of the subscriber routes, so all the ones you heard in this update will be gone, and then I will be doing next month's one. So leave down in the comments what you want for the next Dulles update. If you want one for Reagan, go on the latest Reagan update, and then I will, because basically before I record, you know, one of these updates, I'll go to the last Dulles update, I'll scroll through all the comments, see if anybody wants to subscribe it on that, I'll add that on. So if, say, you commented on here that you want a route on Reagan, I won't do it, because when I record the Reagan update, I'll go over to the Reagan update, the last one, I'll scroll through the comments, and obviously yours won't be here because it will be on here, and yeah, so I just won't do it. It's not anything mean, it's just, you know, that's fact, that's how it goes. Also, more news, I am thinking about opening a PO box. Yesterday I had 2 people, I know, 2 people, but I mean, the fact is, you know, 2 people in one day asked me, you know, I should open a PO box. I've also had things sent to me like that Delta 737, someone sent that to me, which is very nice, and the fact that I've had requests, I hope it's not me trying to think, you know, it doesn't come off like me trying to be like, oh yeah, give me stuff and all of that, but you know, people have requested it, so I'm still trying to figure out the complications with it and all of that, but yeah, hopefully soon I will have a PO box open for you to send me stuff, and I will unbox them on channel. Whatever you send, you can send me anything. I don't really care. Well, I do care about it obviously, but in the sense of I don't care what you send me. Yeah, like send me anything. Yeah, so that's pretty much all the news I can think of. This video is probably already over 20 minutes, maybe not, because I did go around them quite quickly compared to usual, but yeah, I'm kind of rambling here at this point. So yeah, apart from that, I want to thank you very much for watching. Just take one more look at this American fleet, because this is just amazing. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to get my off my chest kind of video next Tuesday. I might add some more videos in between. I was thinking about doing a video on the new terminal for Gemini jets, and the price, that's $700, but I will get onto that in the video. I've got a few more videos planned over Easter, because it is my Easter holiday, or spring break as you Americans call it, because you can't legally say Easter for some religion reasons or something like that. I can't really remember, but yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.